Well, hello there, sweet angel. So I was meditating with my cards, like I do every night, just sitting there shuffling them, listening to some music, kind of exploring my brain and connecting with the cards. And while I was doing this, a lot of fucking cards were falling out. Now, usually my cards are very good about not throwing fucking cards right away, right? They usually wait until we get a little warmed up and connected, but not today. Like, this is literally the first time I picked up this deck today, and I just did like a little once through shuffle like that, and just fucking card after card after card, and it was falling in line with what I was thinking. But I want to tell you, not in regards to me, but in regards to you as a collective, we do all feel a lot of the same things very closely, which is why I do what I do here. But the cards that fell out while I was shuffling, while I was meditating, was Knight of Cups, Two of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Hierophant. And while those were falling out, oh, actually, the Ten of Pentacles was first, like very first card to fly out was the Ten of Pentacles, and then those other ones flew out. And this deck will just not stop talking right now. There's something about, yeah, a lot of fucking talking. Holy shit. That's what I'm getting. Like, literally the energy from the deck is just will not stop talking. And I don't think it's just the deck. I feel like it's the collective energy right now of just fucking everybody. I've noticed myself too. I'm just so goddamn talkative right now. And I think it's because it's Leo season. But that's neither here nor there, right? There's... Okay, alright, I'm gonna stop shuffling because it's just gonna keep. So what we have here is the Death card, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Again here, lots of fucking pentacles. This is 3D energy. Death card leading the reading that was talking about rebirth, and because I was talking about energy specifically, I'm getting like a spring cleaning energy. Like, you're ready to spring clean the energy, the shit that's going on around you, in your brain, all the things. Me too, I feel it. But eights might be important to you right now. Eights bring prosperity. So like I said, eights bring prosperity. Eights might mean a lot to you right now. Also fours just inherently. But with the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands, this is saying there's so much being left behind right now, and in this spring cleaning energy, it's causing all of those manifestations that you've been waiting on to literally come in and just show themselves in the 3D. You're starting to get a little flirtation of energy here. It's quite literally the universe giving you a little nod, like, oh, you figured something out, you did something good, so you can have a little treat for you. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. There's a curiosity here. Something that oh, they're not gonna let up. I was trying to dance around this one, but there's literally no way to dance around it, and the words are very specific. There is somebody that you are studying, and that's so embarrassing. There's somebody that you're studying, and they're studying you back. Quite literally, they're studying you back. This is creating a foundation. Quite literally, it's manifesting in the 3D, and it's going to be a damn good foundation at that, especially with the little pre-shuffle I did with the fucking Ten of Pentacles coming out first to lead all of these cards. Three of Pentacles at the bottom with the Two of Swords. So there's the Two of Swords again. Three of Pentacles. This is something that you want to work on. One, if not the both of you. This is it feels fucking mutual. But you know, what do I do? What do I know? I'm just playing fucking pictures over here. I don't know what's going on in the 3D with you guys for realsies, right? But the energy, at least the energy surrounding you, that is moving you towards each other, is collaborative. This makes you drawn to each other right now. You want to work together, but there's something that you're not speaking about, and it's like the elephant in the room, and it's causing a little bit of imbalance. Look at that. jeez. That's not what I wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to see. Why is this here? I'm gonna have to get clarification on the Seven of Swords because it came out with the King of Cups. So this is talking about emotions being deceiving here. This could be the feeling of wanting to pull back emotion being deceiving, like it's something that's going to bite you in the butt here. So I need to clarify this Seven of Swords energy because it came out with the King of Cups. Like I said, I feel like this could be talking about one, if not the both of you guys, trying to withhold emotion right now. The King of Cups is very intelligent with his emotions. I say this time and time again. He knows when to hold back. So it could be that you feel like you're following your intuition with holding back right now because maybe there's something standing in the way. But it's... Clarify this Seven of Swords, please. What's the Seven of Swords? Okay, that one wants to come out. Shit. Nine of Swords. Clarify, please. Ace of Swords. One more. Thank you. The Moon. Yeah, lots. Like I said, the holding back of emotion. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. Look at that. There is a truth here. Like I said, elephant in the room. There's a fucking truth here that neither of you are speaking about. And it's causing a lot of fucking stress on both sides in the connection as a whole. Hidden emotion. But again, I digress. Nine of Cups at the bottom. In the meantime, you're just working on yourself. You're like, let me just fucking focus on me because I can't count on this. This isn't reliable because something like this has never been reliable for me. This has never worked out for me. Why would it work out for me this time? And the funny thing is the universe is saying, just fucking trust, babe. You did the work. You moved the blocks. You did the things. You dotted your I's. You crossed your T's. You did your shadow work. You're healing. You're figuring stuff out. You're clearing blockages. You're doing spring cleaning. And you're finally being rewarded for it. Look at that. What is this? Oh, wow. There it is. This is the cloud. I told you guys, for the past couple of readings, I've been feeling a fucking cloud, and there it is. There it is. One, if not both of you, are sharing this energy of feeling unworthy of this connection. Quite frankly, you're feeling the mass of the connection, the depth and the mass, and it just feels like I want to, but I can't. I'm scared. I don't want to get hurt. I'm gonna lock myself away. I don't want to feel this, but at the same time, you're just gonna continue to watch, both of you. Holy shit, how many swords can we get here? Queen of Swords under that. Yep, somewhere there's good in here. 9 and 10 of Pentacles. There's good in this. So I need to get a good mix on these cards right now because I want to get a little bit of advice. Because they're kind of painting this picture. I know where they're going with it. It's just hard to fucking explain in 3 minutes. This is an energy of lack mindset, holding back. These are all things that have been put in your head that you need to get rid of, right? This I'm not worth it type of thing. This is a beautiful fucking connection, and one, if not both of you, are sharing this energy of I'm not worthy of this connection. I'm not worthy of this love, and it could make or break this connection, to be completely honest. What's the advice here? Moving forward, please. Advice. Thank you. Shit. Clarify. Hold on. I feel like some of you could probably guess what that is because it's fucking always. Clarify this card, please. Thank you. One more. Thank you. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. All right. There. Yep. Okay. We have a Queen of Cups here and a Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, but the one that flew out is the fucking Lovers. Like I said, it's always the fucking Lovers. The advice here is, this is big, babe. You guys already know the majors are fated things. These are really big things that the universe is putting in place here. You got 2 fucking majors in your advice with the Queen of Cups. This is saying don't hold back your emotions. The King of Cups holds back the emotions, but the Queen of Cups does not. She's very in touch with her emotions. She's very in touch with her emotions. She gives them to herself so that she can give them to others and she can receive as well, right? This is saying love with your whole heart, love wholeheartedly, love like you've never been hurt before, because we had both the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Now this is saying that if you can both get right within yourselves and find whatever energy of stability you feel you need, fucking third Queen, when you guys find that stability within yourselves, you're going to reignite that passion for this. And it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, fucking Hermit and the World. It's going to take some time, but it's in the works. It's literally what I can't get anything else from this. They're blocking the rest of it. It's in the works. Trust in yourself, trust in the connection, trust your intuition, trust what you're feeling. Don't hold back your emotions, please, right now. Please don't hold back your emotions. That's the only thing I can tell you. Feel your emotions. For those of you guys who actually watched the last 4 parts of that reading, if you would like to keep going, so do I, because this shit's juicy as fuck, bitch. Let's go. So, tell me about this fucking... I got the advice of the Lovers and the fucking High Priestess. I mean, do I need to say any more? Hello? But like, yeah, I do. I want to know more. What will you allow me to know about this connection moving forward, please? Thank you. Goddamn, hello, Tarot, dude. Slow the fuck down, bitch. That's literally just for me. Slow the fuck down. Slow the fuck down. You guys are still individually sad fucking people. Slow down. Yeah, don't rush. Don't do anything reckless. There's that 10 of Pentacles again. If you build it, they will come, right? Knight of Cups. 6 of fucking Swords. Like I said, there is something that needs to be fucking left behind here on one or both sides. I feel like both of you are doing spring cleaning, to be honest. I feel like maybe one of you doing spring cleaning is going to kind of inspire the other one to do spring cleaning with the little rubber band effect, right? But I feel like in the process of spring cleaning and getting back to self, I think that it's really going to help you guys to center and ground and finding your way back to yourself and learning to love and respect yourself. Although it's going to be a long and weighty fucking process, it's really going to pay off when you start collaborating with this person, right? Because you're going to see that they're also in the same energy of collaboration. There's an energy here of not... Which way does he go, George? Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go, right? Not knowing which road to take. There's so many fucking things I could do, but there is this feeling of being called back to this connection. It's like no matter what I do, no matter what I think about, no matter where I go, no matter what I'm looking at, they're always going to be there. That connection is right fucking there, and I can't get away from it. Death card again, book ending the reading. This is a little nod to me that we're done with the reading. We have come full circle in this reading. There's the 2 of Pentacles again. This is up in the air, and it's still up to your free will. You guys can still choose to walk away from this connection entirely, but you have to understand that if you want it, it's here. You just gotta work on it. Yeah, you guys just gotta work on it. You gotta work on yourselves first. You gotta go through some fucking healing, bitch. Yeah, that's easier said than done, right? But it's here. Hope is not lost. What a beautiful way to end the fucking reading, dude. Oh my gosh, I love my cards. Just look at her. She's so cute. Hi, babes. I want to read some cards, but there's too many fucking people in the back room today, so I'm standing outside the back of the building like a psychopath, and sounds like there's some crows living over here, which is nice. Don't know what this is about yet. Yeah, I know, I hear you. I'm right here. You're fine. Anyways. Let's see what this is about. Hold on, let me speed it up. started singing and this bird's going fucking nuts. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope it's not too loud. Outside. Can't help it. This is why. Knight of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords upright. Three of Swords at the bottom. So, yeah, dead stop. So there's this energy here of... Fuck. I hate it when they just call me out on my shit. This is willingly putting yourself in an energy of heartbreak. This is... not making any movements towards anything, trying to keep people away from you, and literally just keeping yourself in an energy of heartbreak. Yes, I'm doing that. Yes, they call me out on it every fucking time. And yes, now the energy is just dead stopped, complete rest, because, you know, I'd rather be in heartbreak energy than in hopeful energy with somebody, right? So I have a feeling that's what's going on with some of you. If this resonates, right? Take it if it resonates. This is just a reading for me. And if it fucking resonates for you, there's a little spider confirmation. Hello. See if we can get anything else. Can we clarify, please? I was drawn to a specific spread earlier, which was like, what was I working on? Who did I call on? What did I actually release? What did I still need to work on? And I had somebody pull cards for me, and it basically said that I was in the planning stages of something, and I ended up moving out of that, and I was trying to start just releasing conflict, right? And in the process of releasing conflict, I ended up going back to old reckless habits, such as the mentality of let me put me back the way that I used to be. But it's literally like, the way that I used to be was not ideal, and that's why I changed the way that I am now. But I'm reverting back to these things because they're comfortable. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, exactly. 7 of Swords fell out with the Knight of Swords again reversed. Page of Wands, 10 of Swords. So, Page of Wands here with the 10 of Swords reversed. This is an energy of, I want to make moves. I want to do something. I want to have fun. I want to be adventurous. Like, I acknowledge this within myself now, that I want to breathe life into myself again, because I've reverted back to this energy of what I used to be comfortable with, which was basically grief. I've just always been in a stage of grief and heartbreak and depression, and that's how I work best, right? But I was never transmuting that energy. I was just wallowing in it, and it caused me to be really far set back from what I should have. So now I'm starting to understand that about myself, and I'm starting to realize, like, I do need to release that and actually move on from that energy, because it's not serving me anymore. But in doing so, I kind of feel a little grief for losing the grief. So if this is resonating for you guys, like, if this strikes a chord with you, just listen, okay? So we have the Sun here that flew out. Like, all these cards are flying out, right? None of them, that was the first one that was upright besides the Page of Wands. We have the World reversed, the Page of Swords reversed. So again, this is just kind of beating a dead horse here, talking about the things that I should be releasing that I'm not, right? This is why things are not coming to fruition. This is why I'm getting setbacks. This is why I am pretty much just hurting my own fucking feelings. And it's like, I know how to make myself happy. I know how to move out of that energy. But at the same time, I'd rather not. I would rather sit in my sadness, because that's what I know and that's what I'm comfortable with. But at the same time, you have to remember that misery loves company, and the sadness will stay as long as you let it, because the smallness wants comfort, right? The smallness within you wants to be comforted, and it wants to know that it has a place to stay. So every time that you make yourself small, you're feeding that smallness within yourself. You're saying it's okay to stay here. It's okay to live here. And there's a difference between the smallness of character and smallness as in child smallness, right? I'm not talking about your inner child here. I'm talking about maybe even inner teen, to be honest. Like, this is just, I would like to feed the smallness. I would like to stay small. I would like to feel insignificant. And that's not what we're doing here, baby. We're on a fucking mission. We're glowing up. We're trying to get some shit moving, and you can't get some shit moving if you do this 1 foot in, 1 foot out thing, where you're like, okay, this shit that I'm doing is great, but I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back to being small. I want to go back to being insignificant. I want to go back to being sad. And it doesn't work that way. And you know that once you have been opened up to this divine, oh my gosh, once you've been opened up to this divine path, you can't go back. And you know that. You're very well aware of that. So this is Nine of Cups here at the bottom, and what flew out when I was shuffling that I went, oh my gosh, it was the Four of Wands upright. So again, this is something that you have in your heart that you're chasing, but you're chasing it in a manner that you only know, right? Which is through heartbreak. The only way that you know is to be sad. If you're resonating with this message, right? This isn't for everybody. This is if you're on my frequency and you're resonating with this message, okay? So in being sad and allowing yourself the sadness and the smallness, you are taking away from the character that you have built. You've been building this character for yourself. You've grown and you've changed and you're doing all of these really amazing things for yourself. And then you're like, okay, but let me set some time aside to nurture the sadness. And yes, when you're in the early stages of healing, that's okay. That's important. You need to grieve. You need to get these things out. You need to feed whatever it is you need to feed. You need to rest when it's time to rest. But when you get past that and you see the truth about yourself and you see what you could be when you just change your mindset, you can't go back. You can't take those steps backwards, because all you're doing is setting yourself back and putting yourself back in a cycle you've already conquered. You can't put yourself in a cycle you've already conquered, because you're literally setting yourself back. It might be another year, 3 years, 5 years, what have you. These manifestations were coming forward for you because you were doing so goddamn good. Why would you put yourself backwards? Over what? Over what? Over fucking heartbreak? Why? Because I love it. Because I love the fucking heartbreak. I love it. You know how I used to describe myself? I used to say I was a little mix of Edgar Allan Poe and Charles Bukowski. That's how I used to explain myself to people. I was very unapproachable. Nobody ever wanted to talk to me. I always looked mad. I was always sad. If you ask me what's wrong, I'm sad, right? I'm sad, I'm mad. And just recently, as of this past couple of weeks, I realized that's not who I am anymore. That's not who I am. That's not who I want to be. That's not what I want to feed into. And the reason that I was putting that off for so long is because I was like, I don't want people to think that that's how I am, because I'm not. But at the same time, the little anarchist in me goes, who gives a fuck what people think about you? Who gives a fuck? So I kept setting myself back, and I'm starting to realize this is inner teen. It's not inner child. It's inner teen healing. With the Lovers here and the Queen of Swords again, also Judgment. Let me see what fell out. Yeah, Nine of Swords. You, me, we, babe, we're really struggling to keep this energy at bay, because the temptation to go back to who you were and what you know is always there because it's comfortable. We're always going to revert to comfort. We're always going to revert to smallness and what we know. But that's the thing, isn't it? You got to overcome that. You got to be bigger. You got to be better. We can't build when we know better, and we do it anyways, intentionally. So let me do a little wrap-up energy here for you guys. I'm on a fucking roll. So anyways, what we're going to do here is we're going to ask for guidance moving forward. What's our advice? How do we get around this block? How do we get around reverting to who we were when we know better? We know better. Babe, I know better. I know you know better. How do we get around it? There's a song that's been stuck in my fucking head all day. It's Haunting Me by Loveless. I would have put it on here if I could, but I don't think I can because it's copyrighted. But there's a lyric in there that says, got a 44 on the timer. Got a taste in the bitter of me. Now I keep it just to feel complete. Wish that I could just fall asleep and not wake up. I wish that I could just fall asleep and wake up without you haunting me. So there again, this has been on repeat in my head all day, whether I'm listening to music or not. And again, it's this feeling of can't sleep, can't function, can't do anything, anxiety. Only anxiety. No, only anxiety. So it's like you got a taste of the good life, and you got a taste of what things could be when you focus your energy into actually changing your mindset and actually doing things the right way. And you realized it was goddamn work. You were like, oh my gosh, this is real work, bro. Like, I have to do this every day. I have to do this with every thought in my brain. This is a lot. And it's like, it's just easier to be small, right? Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah, you were not living up to your potential, not doing your thing. Hold on, 2 cards. Because you're like, it's just fucking, yeah. It's just fucking easier not to. But you know who you are. Whether you're the Emperor, the Empress, doesn't matter if you're divine feminine, divine masculine energy. No genders here, just energy, right? You know you are worth more. You are capable of more. You know what... Bitch, you know what you're working with. You wouldn't be here watching this fucking part 4 if you weren't. So, give me final thoughts, please. Let me grab that card that fell. Page of Pentacles. Your childlike curiosity is really going to be important for you right now. It's really, really, really going to help you out so much. I've noticed that. I've been listening to music a lot more lately. I've been singing and dancing 222 on the timer right as I said that. Your childlike is real, your inner child, childlike mentality, what have you. It's really going to be important for you right now to get back to self. So go back to your childhood and think about the things that you used to really like when you were a child. I'm not saying go buy yourself all the fucking Lisa Frank toys you can or all the Barbie toys, right? But what made you happy when you were by yourself? That wasn't toys, that wasn't something physical, mentality, things like that. Magician, oh my gosh, I'm gonna run out of time. Magician the Star, you got this, babe. Please keep going, you got this. Get out of this fucking Nine of Swords energy, you got this. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna ask, how do I currently see myself? How do I currently see myself? If this resonates, take it. If it does not, leave it for the next person. Don't force it to fit, okay? How do I currently see myself? So I got a whole shit fucking ton of cards. So we're going to put those back because that ain't right. I mean, it is in a longer reading, but not here. So Moon reversed and the Hanged Man. You're starting to see yourself in this energy of bringing things to light. You've been in this energy of voluntary rest, okay? You put yourself on the tree to take time to rest, and in doing so, you're starting to illuminate things about yourself that you haven't seen before. You're starting to understand yourself a little bit better, but you don't quite know why you're here, what you're doing, why you put yourself in this position, right? You just know that you needed it. You felt it, you needed it. Yeah, you're done. You're tired. You're fucking tired. All the thoughts, all the fucking talking, all the this, all the that. You're tired of it. You're over it. And so you're putting yourself in this energy of what can I do to make my world better? Because if I've been doing the same thing for however fucking long, I've been thinking the same way I've been thinking, I've been talking and acting the same way I've been talking and acting, because that's me. Nobody gonna change me, right? You're putting yourself in this energy of not being able to move forward and grow because you are clinging on to the past of who you think you are based on who you were, right? We shed skins as we go along through our life, and who you were was who you were. You needed it at the time, but you don't need it anymore. Let me see which card fell. Holy shitballs. They really want me to go hard on these cards. Death, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Star, Two of Swords reversed. So again, there's a rebirth here in the works. That's why you put yourself in the Hangman tree, right? You know that you need to make a change, and you know that it's going to be beneficial for you to start over and do whatever it is you're doing. So with the Ace of Pentacles reversed, you might be passing on an opportunity because it doesn't serve your best interest in regards to your healing, because there's something you started speaking up about recently, whether it's defending your boundaries, talking more about what you want out of life, starting to speak up for yourself, actually starting to genuinely listen to yourself, right? Death card again flew out all the way over there, and the Chariot. So this is coming in fast for you. It's coming in hot. It's destined, babe. It's just time. It's time for the cycle to end. It's time for you to shed the skin and move on, and you realize you're worth more. You're worth more. At the end of the night, you know you're better than this, and you know that you don't need to keep yourself in that energy of being small anymore, because it's not fucking serving you. Look at that. Chariot again. All that fucking shuffling. Chariot again as a confirmation. So you got this. Don't worry about it. You know you got it. Wheel of Fortune! Oh my gosh, you got it. Reinvent yourself. Well, hello, babes. I have a reading for you. My cards just don't want to stop talking, and it's because it's fucking August. It's a great time. Leading the reading, Nine of Swords. Hello. Okay, what's this about, please? I mean, I know what it's about. I was watching my last few readings that I did to kind of warm up for this one, to get back into the collective energy. And oh my goodness, dude, there's the Chariot for you. There's the fucking Magician again. So in my pre-shuffle this morning, I was, singing at the top of my lungs, cleansing my deck the way that I do in the morning, right? And just blast some music and just let the vibrations cleanse my deck. And I just kind of meditate with my cards. We talk about this every day, right? This is a new thing for me, so that's why I like telling you guys about it. But Three of Cups here. So yeah, there's literally what I was just thinking about right now is... Don't be trying to jump into a relationship if all you need is a friend, babe. Quite literally, this is hilarious as fucking shit, because if you're vibing, right, with the reading, of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but if you're vibing with this reading, the reason that you keep getting yourself into these really stupid fucking situations and just running circles with all of these people, right? The reason that you're doing that is because all you need is a friend. You're trying to open up to people on this level, trying to talk with people and have real conversations, but people aren't used to females doing that. So when you go up to people and you start talking about all these big things, right, they're like, oh my gosh, does she like me? And then they just fucking cling to you. But that's not what you're trying to do. You're just like, I really need a friend. I just need someone to talk to. I really need to open up to somebody. And you don't have any friends because girls, for some reason, are intimidated by other girls, and when you try to reach out to girls, they're like, what the fuck are you doing, right? You try to reach out to guys and they're like, oh my god, I love you. And so here you are, like, well shit, I can't talk to anybody. Like, literally nobody is safe. And the only thing I can do is sit here and talk to myself, which I am doing. And then you start opening up to yourself, right? And you start really finding all of these things that you really need to clear out, and you really need to fix. And as you're doing that, you start to praise yourself more, because we're going through the self-love journey over here on the 333 frequency, you know what I mean? So when we're doing this, yeah, we're getting out of the hangman tree. We're like, let me fucking get up, babe. I'm tired of sleeping. I'm tired of being fucking stoned all the time. I'm tired of not doing anything. I'm tired of not making any moves and just thinking about all of these fucking things that I want to do with my life, all the beautiful things I want to create, all of the things that I want to make happen. But then I just go back to sleep. So why are we going to keep doing that to ourselves? That's not what we're doing over here, honey. We gotta, I saw you. Get out of this. If you saw my last couple of readings, you are allowing the smallness to stay because you love it, bitch. I literally used to say this all the time like it was a quirk. I'm in love with the pain. I'm in love with the heartbreak. It's fucking emo. It's quirky, right? I used to say it, and then it became my entire personality. And the more that I said it, the more everybody felt it, and everybody just associated me with this fucking grief, bro. I literally had one guy that I was talking to, one fucking guy, a long time ago, literally probably like 10 years ago. He said, it's always a tragedy with you. You're always a tragedy. And when that tragedy ends, you're on to the next tragedy. And I was like, how, right? So at first that really hurt. That really fucking hurt, because he was older than me. We weren't talking, we were just having a conversation, right? But in this conversation, that like really fucking hurt, because he was older than me, and I like really looked up to him, and I was like, oh, ow, gross, you said something real there, right? So I covered it up by owning it. I was like, yeah, I am a fucking tragedy. If that's what people think of me, then that's what I'm gonna be, right? So I literally created this fucking image of myself, of this fucking tragedy, because yes, at the root of it, yes, I was sad. Yes, I was hurt. Yes, I had been through a lot of trauma, and I had to deal with that, and in coping with that, the only thing I learned was to speak up about it, because if I didn't speak up about it, it wasn't real, right? People think that if you don't tell the fucking truth all the time, that there is no truth, that everything's a game, right? So this is what I've been stuck in for all these fucking years. And finally, in this rest period I've put myself in time and time again, I always find my way back to this realization, mind you, and I always put myself in the rest mode so that I can try to heal this and look at it from an outside perspective, right? But I'm finally doing that now, 30 years old, as a tarot reader. I'm finally starting to give messages to myself and finally receive them wholeheartedly and understand them and make these changes. So if you're vibing with this, right, and if you're in this energy as well of making changes for yourself because you're starting to realize, like, it's fucking time, nobody's gonna help me anymore. I used to always rely on the kindness of others when I was younger because I was a tragedy, right? The only way that I would ever have anything good come to me is if everybody else handed it to me. I didn't realize at the time that I needed to work for it, because I was like, why would I work for my own happiness when people give it to me? But that wasn't happiness, babe. That was false happiness. That was something you were taking from other people as happiness because you were not used to people being kind to you. So you thought that the kindness was happiness, but the kindness is not happiness. It's politeness in society. So if you see the issue and you acknowledge the issue, right? And you make steps to heal the issue, whatever the issue is, because you're going to find 15,000 issues within yourself that you don't like, okay? We don't cover them up here, babe, not over here. We don't cover up our issues. We look at them head fucking on and we say, I see you, I hear you, I acknowledge you, you're an issue, I don't like you. I'm going to heal you. Okay? So that's what we do over here, at least in my fucking brain. I don't know what you do with your issues, but if you're here and you're watching part, what is this, fucking 3? I don't even know. Yeah, you gotta come out of this energy. You gotta come out of it. It's not serving you anymore, and you know it. And you fucking know it. You are in the masculine right now. This is, usually my collective would be a divine feminine, right? A high priestess, an empress, things like that. But lately I've been getting Hierophant and Emperor. That means you're getting switched. Oh my god, let me show you. Hold on. Where is she? I have this little tarot coin, right? Empress, Emperor on the back. And I've been so afraid of the Emperor because for me it used to represent a person. So I've always had this coin on the Empress because I've been in the Empress energy, right? And attracting and, you know, abundance and fertility and all of this. And when I just said that you're being flipped, I saw this. I literally just fucking saw this in my brain. You are being flipped into the masculine energy. It's time to build, babe. I have a picture right there. I'm not going to go fucking take it down for the sake of the video, but it has a picture of the Empress and the Emperor on each side of a dollar bill. On the top, it says attract and receive. That's to represent the Empress. On the bottom, it says build and earn to represent the Emperor. This is literally what's fucking happening to you right now. You are switching into your masculine energy, and it is fucking time. However, after this keeps falling out like this, okay, there is a 7 of Swords here, so I want to see what this 7 of Swords is. Clarify this 7 of Swords for me, please. Oh. Yikes. It's the relationship. I'm sorry, it fell out. I can't control what comes out of my mouth when I'm channeling. I'm sorry. It's the relationship. You keep trying to chase this idea of a relationship. A relationship right now will make everything better. And no, it will not. No, the fuck it will not. Because you need to be building by yourself. And when you are spending all of your free time focusing on another person and keeping them happy and keeping the relationship okay, you are literally setting yourself back from your own healing path and your own healing journey. And the thing that you truly are literally keeping yourself from the thing that you want the most. You know what you want the most. You know in your fucking heart. You sit here at the end of the night thinking about whoever it is or whatever it is. You know that you want it the most, right? That job that you're too afraid to pursue because you think you don't know enough or you think you don't have the right look or something. That person that you're, nose itch. That person that you're too afraid to fucking tell your feelings because you're like, I can't have them anyways. You're fucking yourself up, dude. Look at this, Knight of Swords. Switch up the energy. Switch up the energy and create your fucking foundation. It's time to switch into the Emperor energy and build and earn. And I have been saying this. Literally, look, I just put on a fucking Padres jersey today. I don't fucking put this on for anything. I literally was like, this feels comfy. I want to wear this. I just put on a Padres jersey and I was just about to talk to my tattoo artist about putting, if you build it, they will come, because that has been echoing in my head for weeks. And that's literally what I've been following in my channel. Like, in my channel, like my connection to the divine, that's what I've been following, is that the frequency of that sentence, if you build it, they will come. Something in that sentence has been driving my ass like a motherfucker lately, and it flipped me into the Emperor energy. Tower reverse just fell out. Usually I flip these cards for you guys in these little readings to keep going, but this is important. The Tower reversed. You actually figured something out, dude. You figured something out and you averted some kind of destruction, and now you've been rewarded by being able to see these things coming. You're finally getting like a little unlocked fucking cheat code in your brain so that you can see these things coming, and it's a good, healthy change. This is something you've never had before in your brain, and you need to utilize it every fucking day of your life and exercise it like a muscle. We have the Page of Pentacles here. Ooh, with the 5 of Swords. You're engaging in a little bit of conflict for fun. Yes, I do that. That's how I know that you're doing it. Because you don't know what to do with this energy. You're like, I feel great. What do I do with this, right? Because in the 3D, I'm stuck at work. I'm stuck at work. What am I supposed to do with all this fucking energy? I just have it all built up. So here you are, weaving all these little fucking webs with everybody and just having a wonderful time playing fucking dollhouse with everyone in your world because you have nothing better to do. Page of Swords. Get back to yourself. Yeah, King of Pentacles. This was out like 3 readings ago about the foundation. Get back to yourself. Focus. Focus all of that energy. Transmute it directly into what you want. Be direct. Pin straight right now. Focus on only the one person you want and the one job you want and the one thing you want, and you will achieve it. But you have to stay direct. Be the emperor right now. You got this, babe. I love you. Drink your water. You're doing great. You're doing a reading. So that reading is complete in its entirety. This has nothing to do with that. But when I'm in reading mode, when I'm in channeling mode, I love playing with this energy lately and doing a little like follow-up wrap-up. So I was shuffling up my cards just to do this little wrap-up, right? And this fucking flew at me. If you guys are new here, my name is Star. This is always my card in a reading. This is always an indicator of mine. My indicator always fluctuates, but this is always my indicator. So and then here I am sitting here in my stupid little jersey, right, for this video, and I had to turn the fan off and it's getting really hot. And I literally said, oh my gosh, I'm starting to get really hot, like maybe I should stop the reading, right? And I heard in my fucking brain, just as loud as humanly possible, it's getting hot in here. And it is August, it is Leo season, it is fucking 8/8 portal, you guys already know. So right now, it is important for you to hold on to your childlike energy. I did say this in the last reading as well. I think maybe even the reading before that. Your childlike energy is going to be so important for you right now. Laugh, play, have fun, sing, dance. Please, you need to keep your vibes up, babe. You're doing so great. Look at that. The Lovers is always my fucking confirmation, dude. You're doing so fucking great. For those of you who this doesn't indicate anything for you, right? You're doing so great in attracting what it is you're trying to attract to yourself, whether it is self-love, whether it is the love that you're trying to get, right? You are starting to see love in all avenues of your life. Those people who treat you badly, you transmute that energy and you make it a good situation for everybody involved. You're doing all of these really fucking amazing things and you don't hear it enough. You don't hear it enough, baby. You need to fucking hear it because you are really crushing it. And the fact that nobody's telling you how great you're doing really hurts my heart. Like, that's why I had to do the little mommy grab, right? It hurts because there's an imbalance. I was gonna say there's an imbalance in the force, but there's an imbalance in the force. Shit. Look. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Jesus, Lord, you don't know how big you are. You don't know how big you are. You think that you're this tiny little person, this tiny little bug or something, and you think that you don't know how big you are. To the right person, you are the entire fucking world. You are the entire fucking world to this person. Things are about to change. It's time. It's time for this fucking cycle that you're in to end, and you don't understand that.